Investie Besties. Welcome back to the channel. If you are new here, welcome. And if you are a returning Investie Bestie, thank you so much for coming back. I do appreciate all of you guys being here. So we are going to continue with our Vlogmas Finance Edition, and I'm really hoping that you guys are enjoying these videos. They are really fun for me to make, and I really love being able to connect Christmas, which is my favorite season, with something else that I also love, and that's finance, or learning how to grow and build our money. So we are in a new space today. We are in my kitchen, and before I get into the details, I'm going to be doing a invest from home video today. So I did a video like this a couple months back where I told you guys, if you focus on a specific room in your house, you will probably find so many companies that are traded on the stock market. And you would be surprised that you have hundreds and hundreds of companies in your house that you can start with. Remember, I always say that if you do not know where to start in terms of buying a stock, start with what you already use or own. A lot of us eat certain stocks. A lot of us wear certain stocks. A lot of us use certain stocks to clean and maintain our homes. And a lot of us use certain stocks to take as medication. And it's really important to be an owner and a consumer. And so I'm going to show you today via my kitchen some of the things that we have here that are traded on the stock market. Some of those companies. But before I get into that, I'm going to give you a mini little home tour, well, a kitchen tour, and I wanted to show you how festive and Christmassy it is. So let's go on and do this mini kitchen tour, and we'll come right back here. Okay, let's do this. All right, guys, welcome back. I hope that you enjoyed that tour of my Christmassy kitchen. Do you guys decorate your kitchens and bathrooms and basements and hallways? Not just your trees or your living room, but we decorate everywhere. The deck behind me has decorations on it. It has lights. The front of the house has decorations and lights. My kids have a little tree in the family room. I have my main tree in the living room. I have a tree in my bedroom. My daughter has a little tree in her bedroom. We Christmafy this house up. So I hope that you guys enjoyed that little tour. So let's get right into some of the products. So you will see a clip of everything that I have right in front of me. And I really wanted to pick a variety of products that are in the kitchen and that you might not realize maybe traded on the stock market, and maybe some of you do. And so one of the things I wanted to start with first, before I get into the food and cleaners, is appliances. So you're going to see a clip of our refrigerator. It is a Samsung French open door refrigerator. We really love it. And the great thing is that Samsung is actually traded on the stock market. We also own a couple of Samsung TVs through the house. My husband has some of his electronics, which are also Samsung, and he's a big electronics guy and really into Samsung. And so again, Samsung is a company traded, and we have their appliances in our home. Another thing is that we bought our refrigerator from Lowe's. So we have a Lowe's about 5-6 minutes from our house. So my husband is always there getting our home improvement products, paint products. If we need new appliances, it comes from Lowe's. And Lowe's is also traded on the stock market. So we have two companies. We bought the appliance from the manufacturer, which is Samsung, and then the store that we bought the appliance from, which is Lowe's. And then if you use your American Express, because we have American Express to use to pay for it, that's another company traded on the stock market. So three companies that we just said in 10 seconds from buying a product. This is how deep the hole goes, guys. Okay, so one of the things I'm going to talk to you now is my children's favorite cereal. This Cinnamon Toast Crunch stuff, they absolutely go crazy over. Now, I know it is not the most healthy, but sometimes we need comfort, okay? We need comfort. And so my children love this cereal. I get the double, you see the big box? I get this from BJ's. It's like, if you don't know what BJ's is, it's like a Costco or a Sam's Club. We don't have a Costco near us or a Sam's Club, so I go to BJ's. Now, BJ's is not traded on the stock market, but Costco is. Samsung is also traded under the Walmart brand because Walmart owns them. So if you shop at both of those places in bulk and you get things like your cereal from there, they are traded on the stock market. But the great thing is that Cinnamon Toast Crunch is made by a company called General Mills. So we're talking about Cheerios and Cookie Crisp and different cereals like that that are actually owned by General Mills, and you're eating these companies on a regular basis, and why not put some money in there, especially if you don't know where to start. That's a great place to begin, is owning what you eat, right? Owning what you eat. Moving on to Betty Crocker. So I buy these often for the children. These are really nice because you feel like you still get that homemade type of cookie feeling, but it also allows the children to help and to be able to participate without it being too much of a mess. They literally just get 3 ingredients, eggs, oil, and butter, and that's pretty much all they need. They make the dough, it goes right into the oven. Betty Crocker is actually owned by General Mills too. Did you know that? So yes, General Mills actually owns the company Betty Crocker. They also owns the company that makes Pillsbury. So if you like those wonderful, delicious crescent rolls or those cinnamon buns, I'll insert a clip right here, then they are also owned by General Mills. So General Mills actually owns a lot of companies that people don't really think about, but I'm here, your Investie Bestie is going to expose you guys to how deep this hole gets, okay? So let's move on. Let's move on to my favorite seasoning, okay? Look at this. Old Bay is my favorite seasoning. My brother-in-law also loves Old Bay. He puts this stuff on everything. But did you know that my favorite seasoning is traded on the stock market under McCormick Brands? I'll have a screenshot up on the screen, but they actually own Old Bay. And you know what else they don't own? Lowry. So how many of you have this in your cabinet? Come on. How many of y'all have this in your cabinet? Because I know most everybody I know have this seasoning in their cabinet somewhere or have heard of it. Well, Lowry's is actually owned by McCormick. Look, McCormick. So again, it's really interesting how much of the things that we use on a regular basis is actually traded on the stock market. And this came from BJ. So they may have this as well at Costco and Sam's Club. Again, you could be an owner and a consumer. Moving on to Clorox. This is something that I love to use on my counters. I love to use it in the bathrooms just to keep things disinfected and clean, but also smelling wonderful. And this company, Clorox, is traded on the stock market. Clorox has actually had a very great year and a year before last. I mean, since the pandemic started, Clorox stock have shot up insane. Why? Because they make the wipes, they make disinfectants like this, a lot of things that we really need right now going through this pandemic, especially with the variant or that new variant on the rise right now. Something like Clorox is a great product to have in your home, and they are traded on the stock market, okay? And we have one more thing. I love this stuff, guys. I love this stuff. You have any baking soda in your house, you use it to clean, you use it to cook with, you use it to put in your fridge to keep it fresh. This company is also traded on the stock market, Arm & Hammer. And believe it or not, guys, they also make laundry products as well, and a couple of other products that I will have up here on the screen. But again, this is just a great way to just see how you can own what you use. And my family has been using this for generations. I mean, they swear by bleach and baking soda, okay? Bleach and baking soda and vinegar. And they believe that if you have those 3 things, you can wipe out any illness, any disease, anything of the like. And so we always keep this in our house. And as you can see, this is the big size right here. And don't forget, guys, how you're watching me is via my phone. My phone is also a Samsung product, and that means they are traded on the stock market as well. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this kitchen version, this Christmas kitchen version of investing from home. I really am going to bring this series back maybe about once a month to pick a room in my house and really go through it with a couple of products so that you guys can see like Okay, this gets really, really, really deep. And I want you guys to understand that you don't have to know everything when it comes to investing, but having a good starter point is very important. That's why on this channel, I really do try to show you guys and make investing more personal and down to earth versus this big, scary thing that's only for the 1%. But like I always say, we can change the face of wealth, and we can only do that if we make and teach others how this can apply to them, how they can use investing to grow their own money, whether they make a low income, a moderate income, or if they have a high income, whatever their money situation is, they can use the stock market with some really solid money principles and change their financial makeup. Okay, so I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. I really enjoyed making it. Leave me a comment down below, guys. Did you know that any of the products I showed you was traded on the stock market? Were you surprised by any of them? Let me know down below. I love chatting with you guys. Again, don't forget to subscribe, like, and share this video with a friend. And until next time, I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.